What is up, guys? I am back and uploading more content. Today, in this video, I'm going to be doing a few raids using some of the more popular armies at the moment, some of my favourites. Then we're going to move on to opening some chests at the end. So let's have a look at the decks I'm going to be using today. First one is a Giant Witch, pretty basic. I'll talk more about it when we go through it. I've then got a Sparky deck, which isn't the best, but it's good fun. And then my favourite, the Trifecta with the three musketeers. Looking at the troops I've got available to me, my commons are mainly level 9s and 10s with the rares 6/7s and the epics 3 and 4. And then I have got 4 legendaries to my name. The 3 cheap ones that are well renowned and the Sparky, all of which you'll see in the video. So I'm going to start off in the first battle with a Giant Witch combination. It's not my favourite one, but I've been developing it recently and hopefully this raid will go okay. Starting off a bit cautious, don't really want to go on the attack and get countered straight off. Gonna drop some barbs with some stabby goblins behind them just to charge at them. He's dropped a Sparky, which is not good, so I'm gonna drop a poison off just to try and slow it down, and a zap on there should let me do some good damage to the tower before the inevitable counter. At this point, we're pretty even on elixir. Now he's dropped the giant though with the Sparky chasing it. I am in big trouble. The witch is going to have to do a lot of work. It's quite well countered to the Sparky at the moment with spawning those skeletons, but straight off that Sparky destroys a lot of my troops, and with the little ice spirit I'm in a lot of trouble, and that tower is gone very early on. Now this one, the attack's died out, I'm going to have to start thinking about a counter, but again, I am down on elixir and struggling. Now that I know he's got a Sparky, I can leave a few more troops for against it. Personally, I like to use the Barbarians or any other thing that you can drop on top of it and split. I think it's very effective when it can't kill many of the troops at a time. I'm going to start pushing the left lane now. That right lane is coming at me. I thought he might leave a bit to defend his, but he's going all out, understandably so, when there's a tower up. So I'm going to zap the Sparky and then drop the Barbarians, surround it so it can't kill them. Some Fire Spirits to take out the air support, and while this is happening, I've destroyed their left tower and I'm onto the main one. Giant's still got a lot of health there, so it's going to do good work. And I've even managed to counter onto the right tower. At this point I panicked a little bit, I'd got full elixir and the poison was pretty poor there on top of the towers, and the Sparkies and the other giant as well was pretty rubbish and died very quickly. So after starting to rescue the situation, I've set myself up to be countered again. Luckily a good elixir advantage, but I am facing that giant Sparky combination again and it is coming at me. He's started to push against my left tower as well with his baby dragon, but right now I'm concentrating on defending against that Sparky. The Witch and Ice combo has been very good against it again, and this giant is going to die out now that I've dropped barbs as well. He started to push against my left tower again. I'm just going to leave that and focus on my push down the right until I realise how much damage is being done when I drop the Fire Spirits, which has snuffed that out with just about enough elixir remaining, and I've gone on to snatch the 2-1 victory. Good comeback there once I understood his deck. Now I'm going to move on and use a Sparky of my own in this one. Again, starting off quite cautious, don't want to lose a tower early on, but I get bored quite quickly and I'm going to send in that miner and a bomb tower. I do not see that very often up here, messing about in lower legendary arena. This deck is better than some of my others against a bomb tower because of the giant and the Sparky can survive quite a few blows, whereas when I'm using some of my cheaper decks they tend to really struggle. I'm going to drop off the Ice Wizard at the front, slow down the giant and Valkyrie, and then hopefully this Sparky will do some good work on defense, and the Barbarians should block it off to keep the Sparky well covered from that Valkyrie. I usually find the best way against the Sparkies is to start the push with them defending, because now I've dropped a lot in front, and with the fire spirits behind they're going to struggle, and 3 musketeers is a poor decision there, so they're just going to fire at the giant and get sparked, and they are gone, and they are looking in a lot of trouble here. They're spawning troops, but they're just getting killed as quickly as he can throw them out, and that is a 3-0 victory, the quickest I've done since I've been in Legendary, I would have thought. Now moving on to my favourite deck, which is the 3 Legendary that everyone seems to hate so much, with the Ice Wizard, Princess and Miner. And then I've got a few cheap cards, the Fire Spirits, the Zap, the Goblins help me defend. Then my main offensive card, which you'll see later, is the 3 Musketeers. And then of course the Barbarians, which are in virtually every deck I have, just to stop those broken giants. And by that I mean the Royals that can take a tower out from pretty much their own side. So it's starting off pretty cautious from both of us. He's got an elixir pump down. I've got more elixir in stock at the moment, but his pump will pay dividends later. Just going to split the musketeers at the back at the moment. Don't know whether he's got a poison, a fireball, so I want to be quite cautious not to lose a few of them at a time. He's really building up the elixir now. I'm going to drop the fire spirits in case of a minion horde or barbarians dropped in front of those musketeers, and they're going to make it to the tower and do a little bit of work for me. Now he's dropped the giant. I've got the ice wizard defending the knight, and at the moment I have no elixir and I'm trying to defend a giant and a balloon. Barbarians are going to work to take out the giant, but I have nothing to stop that balloon. The little zap will delay it slightly, make sure it gets off one less shot, but that has reduced my tower so low. These minions won't last too long. The princess should take them almost all the way down, but then with the arrows as well, my princess is gone and my tower is virtually gone. Luckily their elixir pumps down, but they are at max again and they are coming back at me with the giant loon. This time I am prepared with my 3 musketeers. I'm sacrificing this tower to be honest, but with that little life left it was never going to survive. Now I've not seen a poison or fireball yet, so hopefully I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to commit a lot to this push down the left. Starting it off with those bonus 3 musketeers is a huge advantage for me. Then going to push the right while they're distracted on the left, and the left is down so quickly. The princess is going to get taken out, but no, it's retargeted for some reason. I have no idea why she has done that, but that is going to mean I can take out the right tower and the 3 crown. Good counter attack on that one, and that has destroyed them from behind. Now we are going to move on to the chest opening. We're going to start off with the free chest, a bit of gold, an inferno, and some minion hordes. Again, it's going to be some gold, a musketeer, and 10 ice spirits. That's good. I want to get up to 10. My next video will feature the ice spirits, as I think they're quite an underused card. Moving on to the silver chest now, and again 1 rare, 10 royal giants, which I refuse to use out of principle, a rocket, which I've got tons of, and again ice spirits get in. Okay, now onto the much larger crown chest, got a couple of gems. Yay, royal giant archers, which I don't tend to use, bombers. That's pretty awful. That is none of the stuff I use, and I'm just going to open the golden chest because why not? And so again with the royal giants, cannon and inferno. So thank you very much for watching. That just about wraps it up, and if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, and if you've got any feedback, just leave it in the comments for me, and hopefully my next video will be better. Peace out.